Okay, this question is how can I improve my image prompting? Okay, I have so many answers to this, but I will show you a tool that I just discovered. It's been here for apparently a couple years, but it's new to me. So maybe it's new to you too. So it's a Google tool and it's on their arts and culture page. So this is artsandculture.google.com. You get to this page. And then you come up here to the upper right and you click on the lab. And then from the lab, you scroll down slightly and then you go to arts. And this tool is called Say What You See. You could probably also just search for it in the lab, but we're already here. So go into this, and what this basically is the Google AI tool. I'm assuming Gemini, but I don't know. This has been here since November 2003, so who knows? But the Google AI tool will generate an image, and I'll show you that image, and you have to look at that image and then you get a prompt and you have to describe the image that you see, and whatever you describe it'll go into probably the same AI tool, and then it'll only use your description and it'll generate a new image, and then it'll compare the new image from your prompt with the original image, and it has to have a certain percentage match, and let's say 50%. And if you are over 50%, then you pass. If not, then you have to try again. So let me go through one and show you what it looks like. So you get to this page and you launch, and then this is just their starting screen, and then there's a little brain, and this basically just says what I just described. We start level 1. And then, yeah, so level 1 is 50% match. And this is just an example. So if it gave you this image, then it recommends you include information about the medium, the subject, and the context. So this would be a painting of a dog in a field. Probably not the best description, but it might work. So let's see. Okay, so here's my first image. And then you can pause here and just think about what you would actually put in to describe this image. Okay, so I will look at this and I see basically a painted circle on a gray background. Now, I don't know if that's 200 words or 200 characters. Let's see. Yeah, it's characters. I only have 200 characters, so I have to keep this fairly concise. Okay, so I have gray background with a painted blue circle in the center. The circle is darkest near its center, and it mixes with the gray in the outer half. Not the best prompt, but I only have 200 characters, so let's see. So now that will go into the AI tool, and then it'll generate an image just based off of that. And 63% match. Again, wasn't the best prompt, but good enough for this. And I'll do one more just so you can get an idea. So this is the second image. Again, if you want to play along, pause and then see what prompt you can come up with. Okay, and when I look at that, I see a gradient going from green top to bottom, green to red, and it's green at the very top, and maybe about a third of the way down, it starts to mix with red, and then it ends all red. And again, I can probably get more specific and say what kind of green and what kind of red, but again, only 200 characters, so I think just leaving it at green and red will be enough for this. So we'll call it gradient background with green and red. Starting with green at the top. And mixing with red about 1/3 of the way down, ending with all red. So again, gradient background with green and red, starting with green at the top and mixing with red about a third of the way, third of the way down, ending with all red. Again, not the best description of it, but that's 137 out of 200 characters. So you really have to keep it pretty concise with those. So now give this to the brain, it's thinking about it, and let's see. And yeah, 76% match. This, again, not great, but good enough. So that's how this tool works. And I think it's a really good way to just put in a bunch of reps and just show you some images and then have you just generate some prompts. So if you're looking to improve your image prompting, again, it's called Say What You See, and it's artsandculture.google.com. You can either go to the lab and then go to arts and scroll down until you get to Say What You See, or you can just go to the top and then search for Say What You See. Try it out and see what you think, and we will see you next time.